Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm your host, Unspeakable Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at the laser mod for Minecraft. This is an absolutely incredible mod that adds in tons of different types of lasers into your Minecraft, and today we're going to take a look at all of these incredible lasers. Let's go ahead and jump straight into this. So first off, we're going to have laser beams that hurt you, laser beams that are invisible, laser beams that can detect redstone, colorful laser beams, and just awesome stuff. So let's go ahead and start off with the basic laser beam. So here is our basic laser beam right here. You can see that when you place it down, one side will have a little black box right here, and that's where the laser is going to come out. So with a redstone signal, like a lever or a button or anything like that, you can simply turn it on just like that, and it will be a laser beam. So these things will hurt you and stuff, so they can protect you. I believe, I don't know, let's see if the default laser hurts you. I believe it does. Nope, whoops, I went to game mode 0. Okay, so the default laser does not hurt you, but you can get an advanced laser, and you can put stuff on this laser that will hurt you. So first off, let's show you the crafting recipe for the basic laser. So the basic laser box is crafted with 4 pieces of cobblestone, 4 pieces of glass, and a laser crystal in the middle. And you can get a laser crystal from crafting it just like this with 4 pieces of glass, a diamond, redstone, 2 pieces of redstone, and glowstone dust. That will get you your laser crystal. Kind of looks like an ornament for a Christmas tree. Kind of looks like a star or something. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, so that's what you're going to need to craft your basic laser box, and that's just the basic laser box. It doesn't really do anything, but the advanced laser box is the thing that we're going to look at. You can tell the difference between these little yellow things on it, and you can just tell the difference. All these lasers are powered by redstone circuits, by the way. So yeah, so this is the basic laser box. It doesn't hurt you when you go into it, but in this box, or in this Christmas chest, because when I'm recording this video it is almost Christmas, so it is that time of year again where Minecraft puts Christmassy stuff in their Minecraft, which is pretty cool. So Merry Christmas. Yeah, so we have these different types of power-ups. So we have a damage upgrade, pool upgrade, push upgrade, invisibility upgrade, and a fire upgrade, which is pretty cool. Now we can apply all these to our advanced laser. We cannot apply these to our basic laser. It's only the advanced laser. So let's say if we wanted it to have damage, so when you walked into it, it hurt you. If we wanted to make it pull you towards you, so whenever you walk into the line of this laser beam, it will pull you towards it. And it will also, you can do a push away, which is pretty cool. So if you had this in like an adventure map or something, and you want it to be whenever the person or whatever is walking through, they will instantly get pushed out of the way, which is pretty cool, and I will show you all this. So let's go ahead and activate the push. Oh, it says disable the redstone circuit, so we have to disable that, and then we can just click it just like that, and then we can enable it again. So I'm gonna walk into this, and I'm not gonna have any hands on my keyboard. So I just walked in, no hands on my keyboard, and it just pushes me away. Now the pull thing will do the same thing. It will pull you into it, obviously. So let's go ahead and turn this off, and now let's put the damage upgrade onto it, and let's turn it back on. Let's go into, actually no, let's use a pig as a test zombie. Why not? Or pig or something like that. So let's use a pig. We spawn him in, and you can see he starts getting hurt, and he will also get pushed away because we still have the push upgrade installed. Now let's try the fire upgrade. So we can go ahead and install that. And now whenever the pig goes in there, he will also catch on fire. So, aw, poor piggies. So yeah, we can just use them as demonstrations. You can see it does kill them pretty quick. So you could also use this as a self-defense. Oh, and it also cooks their meat. What useful. You could cook their meat with this. Awesome. So let's go ahead and turn that off. And let's do the last one, which is probably one of my favorite, is the invisibility. So we apply the invisibility, and then we turn it on, and whoa, it's not there, but it actually is there. So you're probably wondering, how can you see these invisible lasers? Well, you can actually use the laser seeking goggles. You can put them on your head, and now we can see the lasers, which is pretty cool. So if we take them off, then we won't be able to see them. Now, how do you craft these laser seeking goggles? Of course, I will show you crafting recipe. The laser seeking goggles are crafted with 4 iron ingots, 2 pieces of glass, and your laser crystal in the middle, and that will give you your laser seeking goggles. These goggles allow you to see any invisible lasers, which is pretty freaking cool. So next, let's go ahead and move on to the next type of things. Now this is just a basic laser, but this is the thing that we're going to be looking at. So let's go ahead and go back. This is called the Laser Reflector. It is crafted with 4 pieces of cobblestone, 4 pieces of glass, and glowstone in the middle. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So we go ahead and put our laser in there. And then with the screwdriver tool, we can actually reflect the beams kind of like what we did over here. Now the screwdriver, let me go ahead and show you the crafting recipe for that, because obviously you're going to need a screwdriver. There's two ways to craft it. You can kind of see it doesn't really matter which way you put the dandelions or the ink sacks, but you're going to need 2 ink sacks, 2 dandelions, and an iron ingot, and it's just crafted just like that. So with our tool, we can right click and you can see that these turn white. So if I turn this one white, and then I turn this one white, and then we turn on our laser, it will go straight through. So if we were to do something else, like we were to turn this one on, and then this one on, and then this one on, then we could do that, and it's really freaking cool. And then we could grab more of them. So if we go in here and we grab some more laser reflectors, then we could put like another one right here, and whoops, another one right there, and another one right there, and then we could turn that one on, or we could just turn them all on. It's just kind of like what we did over here, which is pretty cool. So we can have like a whole bunch of laser beams running and reflecting through things. So it's pretty useful and pretty freaking cool in my opinion. Now these lasers, I forgot to tell you, they do have a limit. They do not go forever. So for example, you can see their limit right here. It's like 100 something blocks, not 100% sure, but they do not go forever, and blocks will stop them. Totally forgot to tell you all that in the beginning. So if we place like a normal block, like let's say I don't know, stone or something, that will stop the laser. But if you place glass, then the laser beam will go right through it, which is pretty cool. Totally forgot to tell you that, but now I told you it, so now you know. The more you know. Next, let's move on to our new laser. We are just going to have a basic laser, but this is the thing that we want to focus on. This is going to be a redstone laser type thing, which is actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the crafting recipe for that. This is called the Laser Detectors, crafted with stone all around, then a block of redstone in the middle. Now basically what this is going to allow you to do is you can turn on a laser, and right when it hits it, it will activate a redstone circuit, and you can use a dispenser or anything with redstone basically, which is pretty cool. So you could do tons of types of things with this. Obviously you don't have to use a lever to activate these things. You could use like pressure plates and stuff like that if you want to do like some adventure map type thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you can just keep going with the laser or whatever. You can obviously, you don't have to use the dispenser. This obviously works with any type of redstone. So if we wanted to put TNT there, we could do that, but I don't want to blow up my creation over there. Or if we want to do like droppers, you know, whatever, open doors, activate redstone lamps, you could do all that awesome stuff. So yeah, just like normal redstone, but you're activating it with a laser, which is pretty freaking cool. Next, we have the color changing lasers, which is pretty freaking cool. So you can see that we have green, blue, red, purple, basically any color of dye that you have, you can change it into that color. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this item is called. This is called the color converter, and if we go ahead and take a look at the crafting recipe for the color converter, it is crafted with 4 pieces of glowstone, your laser crystal, and 4 pieces of cobblestone. So basically what this does, you're going to need a basic laser. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up for you, because at first I was definitely confused on how this thing worked. So let's go ahead and grab our color converter. Let's grab our basic laser box, or you can use your advanced laser box, doesn't really matter. Let's grab a lever for turning it on. Obviously let's grab some pieces of dye. So let's grab I don't know, orange, blue, white, some more blue, whatever. Actually green looks actually pretty cool. So let's set this up real quick. I'm going to show you how this works, because I was confused on how it worked at first. So when we set our color converter down, you notice that you have an exit point, which is the white, and the entrance point, which is the red. So let's go ahead and set some of these down just like that. Let's just, I don't know, set some of them down just like that, and then we're going to go ahead and turn on our laser, our basic laser, and you notice that it doesn't go through yet, because we have to what are we doing wrong? Are we doing anything wrong? Actually, wait, is this backwards? Oh, this is backwards. Oh, crap. Okay, I totally lied to you guys. Sorry about that. This actually was backwards, so we have to set them this way. Yeah, okay. So the white is where it's supposed to go in. Okay, my bad. I'm totally sorry. See, I even get confused about this. So the white is what goes in. So you can set it and the white goes in, and then red, the laser beam comes out. So basically, how do you change the color of the lasers? Well, you can simply go up to the laser and you can click on the box or whatever, and you can just change the lasers. So it's pretty cool. You want to change the one that's pointing out. So if I were to click on this one, then it would change that laser. So pretty cool, pretty freaking awesome. The green is probably my favorite. I don't know, I just think the green looks pretty freaking cool. So guys, that is going to be the laser mod. Of course, you can make your lasers go up and down. So if I were to stand right here, you can make your lasers go up, or you like whatever. So I don't know, you could do that, and you can make your lasers go up. You can also use these pull things, so you can make yourself be pulled and pushed and stuff. So if you want to do something for an adventure map where a player could only go one certain way, then you could push them towards that certain way. Obviously, you'd have to disable the fire and stuff because you don't want to kill them, unless you do, unless you're really cruel or something like that. Then we have our redstone, which you can do anything. Of course, you can do anything with redstone. You could use this thing to power a computer. You could use this thing to do awesome things, power trapdoors. You could also use your lasers for self-defense in your house. So if you wanted a laser beam going around your house, so at night no creepers will mess with you, then you could definitely do that, which is pretty cool. You can also set your lasers like this, so you can see that our lasers are pointing up. So for example, if you use the push up upgrade thing and you stepped on this laser, then it'll push you up and you would be like flying, which is pretty cool. Why don't I go ahead and show you all that? So I want to go ahead and show you all that because that actually is a pretty cool thing. So if I place that down and then I place, actually no, we need our advanced laser, my bad. So let's go and grab our advanced laser and let's place that right there, and then let's place our push upgrade and let's set it right there, and then we can actually get on the laser and it will start pushing us up, which is pretty cool. So it's like a really fast ladder. So I'm not even using my controls at all. I wasn't even in fly or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into game mode 0 so y'all can prove whoops, that wasn't a command. Oh, it's probably because it was in cap lock. Whoops. Game mode 0. Okay, so now you can see that, whoops, I gotta get in the middle kind of, so we can just are floating straight up, and I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. No, get back on it. No, okay. Oh, that almost killed me. But guys, that is going to be the laser mod. That's pretty much all the mod does. But when you put your mind into it and you want to do some really cool stuff with this mod, then this mod never really ends because it is awesome. Anything with redstone, anything with lasers, tons of adventure map possibilities. And really guys, that is going to be about it for the laser mod for Minecraft. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. It's a really awesome mod and I really like it. I think it's a pretty freaking cool mod. So guys, download links of course in the description. Ratings definitely appreciated. If you haven't slapped that like button already, you definitely should. If you haven't subscribed, why not? I mean, I do awesome videos like this and I guarantee that y'all will love them. So anyways guys, that's going to be about it. I'm Untitled Gaming and I will see you guys later. Peace.